Hi friends, this is going to be just a really quick video to tell you guys what happened to Blaze. And if you follow me on Twitter, you already know this news, but I figured we needed to put it out there and announce on our vlog, just because I know a lot of you guys came over here and followed us because of us adopting Blaze. And I don't want to put it off, and I don't want to make a special video for it. I just want to like rip off the band-aid and tell you guys, but we probably won't be vlogging for a while. I don't know when we're gonna return back from vlogging. Basically, today is Wednesday, July, I don't even know what day, but this past Sunday, Blaze unexpectedly died. He had been having health issues that we noticed for about a week. Actually 2 weeks ago we found a few lumps on Blaze's throat, which made me really nervous because we pet him all the time and we would have noticed them if they had been there sooner. So these lumps had grown basically out of nowhere and we didn't know what was going on. We took him to the vet and basically they told us he had infected, inflamed salivary glands. He also had a really red eyeball, and they told us it was allergies. So they gave us medication to treat infected salivary glands and told us to just give him Benadryl for his allergies. But then a few days later, he started bleeding from the nose pretty bad, and I rushed him back to the vet, and a different vet at the same clinic told us that he had a tick-borne illness and to take him off the medications, and we started him on a new antibiotic. So we did that. I still didn't have a good gut feeling. My first thought was that he had lymphoma. And then the very next day after he had the nosebleed, we woke up and he wouldn't open his eyes. He wouldn't get up, he wouldn't eat, he wouldn't drink, he was just very lethargic, and we knew something was wrong. So we took him to a pet hospital. It was a Sunday, so our clinic, luckily they were not open because they would have misdiagnosed him again, I'm sure. So we took him to a vet hospital about 40 minutes away from our house, and immediately they took him back and started just trying to figure out what was wrong. And then the vet came back in the room the first time and said, how did they diagnose the salivary glands? How did they diagnose a tick-borne illness? Because they didn't run any tests. They just literally felt on his neck and then told us that that's what it was and gave us treatment for it. And then she said to us, she looked at us and she said, by the way, that eye is not allergies. His entire retina detached. So our dog had been sitting in pain all night and all day, and we had no clue that his retina had detached. He wouldn't even open his eye. And then they ran some more tests on him. They let us sit with him for a little bit, and I could just tell there was something not right with him, but I didn't think it was gonna go the way it did. And then later the vet came back in the room and she told us she did a biopsy on the lumps, and sure enough the cells looked like lymphoma, but she wanted to send it off for a second opinion, but she said that it looked like lymphoma and that he had cancer. And literally in a matter of seconds of her telling us this, Blaze started to have a stroke, and she picked him up and ran off with him. And she came back in the room to tell us that she was trying to resuscitate him, but he was no longer with us. So I just scared our baby. Blaze died. We are heartbroken. that's it. Like I said, I don't know when we're gonna be vlogging again. We plan on getting another dog at some point whenever we have our own home and are able to. That's basically it. We have a link if anyone wants to help us pay for the vet bills, because we do have a large amount of vet bills just from taking him to the vet 3 different times. So I'll leave that in the description if you'd like to help, but mostly we just want your prayers so we can process this information and not move on, but just be at a better place. So we love you guys, and we'll see you at some point.